First of all, guys, if you are looking to get any FIFA coins, check out U7 Buy. They're giving away 10 million coins and some of you may even get 14% off. Just make sure to use code RECALL when you purchase to enter in and get your extra 5% off. What is going on, guys? If you are new around here, make sure to drop a like down below and of course subscribe. We are going to give away a copy of FIFA 22 at 9k and at 10k. So you've got a short goal to go for. We're almost at 9k. We're on 8.7 thousand subscribers. Once we hit 9k, there will be a giveaway for one copy of FIFA 22, of course given away at release. And then at 10k, when we hit that, the day we hit that, of course, another copy. And then that's when we're going to have the links down below for the giveaway of the PS5, the new Xbox, the IR monitor, and the 12,000 FIFA points. And of course, you're going to have the FIFA 22 second copy in there as well. So there's a ton that you guys can win. Make sure to get us to 9k as soon as possible so you can get those in. Of course, we won't be giving away the second copy unless we hit 10k before FIFA 22 is released. So make sure you get that and let's get into it. So guys, first of all, we're just going to be looking at the Serie A. Now, of course, bear in mind, we are looking at them mostly because they're team of the season at the minute. It's a little bit of a lazier method at the minute because it's so easy to smash out Italian players because, of course, once they are in team of the season, I think the players seem to be going up. As you can see, you know, 1.2, 1.3 just for an Italian midfielder there. 1.5, it seems like with 59th minutes still, so realistically, easy sell on at 1.5, 1.7. You're looking at 3 minutes. Right, so realistically, let's be safe. We're going to say we're going to sell at 1.6. EA tax on that is going to be 80 coins. So we'll knock it down by here. And that, of course, is going to be 120 coins profit per card. Now, if we can get anything lower than that, that would be brilliant. We're going to grab the higher rated ones first, so we'll grab Christine as well. So we'll grab 2 of those. Now we're going to snipe at 1.3 just because too many of those came up. I want to make sure we're maximizing profit. If we can guarantee ourselves a few more cards, we're going to do that. So of course, the reason I want to do that, if we search at 1.4, as much as we are still going to find a lot of good profit, because there's so many cards being listed, I could probably make more by just betting on the 1.3s. So we'll go give it a go here, see how many come up. If not a lot come up, we will go back to 1.4 and see if maybe a few come up there, and that might be the better way of doing it. But we always got to test out new things when trading, and you just want to maximize your profit, guys. And this is probably the best way you're going to do that, if I'm completely honest, is testing it out, having a go, maybe doing some biddings. But obviously a lot of them at the minute are going pretty easily on snipes, so it does seem that maybe 1.4 would be the way to go. Let's have a look, see how many there. We've got a Politano, which we've missed. We're going to go for Politano because he's definitely the best one to go for on this one. We'll take that as a no-low. We'll see if the other one is still there. If he is, I'll consider getting him as well because it does seem like these guys are going to sell no matter what. So it's a pretty safe snipe there. Let's have a look. Okay, should we go again? Right, one more try, see what we got. Is there 2 players? There's only one, Spinozzola. So they are selling. Right, okay, so this is the point we should be sniping at. What we getting? Politano, please. Ah, Spinozzola. We almost picked both of them up. It's a really easy method. You can see we're absolutely smashing this one out. We're going to knock that back down to 1.6. Now we're going to have a look once again at one of the methods that's probably the best in the Serie A. You probably guys will know what I'm talking about when I say centre-backs, of course. It is centre-backs. It is Italian centre-backs. Not too ominous there, but it's basically one of the most consistent filters that we've had all year. So if you go to Italian centre backs and have a look, you don't have very high ratings. You've got Romagnoli on there, you've got a Serbi, so you know, quite low price players. But if you look at Romagnoli's prices here, it's pretty silly. So I think they're probably going for like 4 or 5k at the minute. Let's have a look. So 4k there's nothing, 5k there's nothing, 6k there's some one there, and that might even be a snipe. Let's have a look. 6.5 at 6.5 we have a few. So I'd say maybe 6.7. Oh, we didn't want to do that. So 6.7 might be the place to go for a sell here. Let's have a look. So 6.7. Look at the timer in minutes. 3 minutes. Right. So 6.7 is a safe sell. I'd say 6.6 is the safest. Obviously 21 minutes there. So EA tax on 6.6. We work out 10%. 660. Half of 330. So if we go down to here, we're going to make 70 coins a card. Are we? No, if we go down to here, we're making 70 coins a card, so it's 330. So we have to go down to here, but that's 170 coins per card. Now, it does give us a nice bracket for profit because we can get these guys for as low as 4k, and we've got a 2.5 there. So close, but you kind of proved my point there. I mean, that was very convenient timing to prove my point, but look, 2k there, that would have been 4k profit for the snipe. Very easy, and we see there's a few of them coming up. It's obviously botted below about 2.5k, so if you do find them at 1k, I'll be honest, you're probably not going to get them, because rares right now are botted at like 800, 900, so an 83 rare that's going for like 6k is probably botted up to 2 to 3k. It doesn't mean you can't get it, but a bot is always going to be faster than you 9 times out of 10. If you're extremely lucky and get it to the millisecond, you're fine, but you have to get it to the millisecond. It is a bit of a difficult one, but bots, obviously the way they work, if a bot is searching every 5 seconds, if it searches at the right point, it's going to get your card, and there's probably 1,000 bots on each method that you can think of. So it's a difficult one, but they usually go quite low down. So obviously with this one, I'd say if you find a 4k, you're probably pretty solid in just the fact that you're going up against people, whereas if it's 3k, you're probably going to get finessed by a bot. So it is a difficult one to kind of put up with sometimes, but each method, take it as it comes. I'd say if we're going to go try and sell them at about the 6.7 mark, we can try and get away with a little bit of a higher buy there at 6.2. Now we're going to go back in, we're obviously going to go through the checks, which we go through every single video. It's almost as if we're not a computer. I feel like they should just at a point just be like, right, you've done this many checks, you're obviously just whatever, or contact all small to medium sized YouTubers. I know I'm probably in the very small category, but you know, like, drop everyone a message. I know that SBC Tips, I think, got banned for buying a Prime icon, which is ridiculous. So did Manny last year, I think, as well. Like, there's a lot of people getting banned. I mean, to be fair, that is a ridiculous team, isn't it? But yeah, there's a lot of people getting banned for trading or for buying good players. Bateson and Castro, funnily enough, never get anything like that. You got people like, you know, SBC Tips, a phenomenal person in the FIFA community, and their group is brilliant. But I feel like EA isn't, you know, doesn't help them out enough, and I don't think EA, for a lot of, you know, for the most part, when it's traders, I don't think EA really likes them very much, because obviously you're taking away their coin, their FIFA point profits. So obviously to them, it's not a good thing. But we are going to move on to the final centre-back filter of the video. We've got one more filter, of course, but we're going to be looking at this one here. You guys know the drill. It's the Piemonte Calcio one. I'm just going to check, make sure neither of these guys are in the team this season, I don't believe. Bonucci and Delict, and then you've obviously got Tisciolini, who isn't really going to come up much, but I'm pretty sure these guys right now are up in value, because SBCs have been nuts recently. Speaking of nuts for SBCs, I cannot wait to get that. I think, who is it I want to complete? One of the right mids is ridiculous. Lozano, that's who I'm getting. Lozano, oh mate, that card is going to be dirty in next weekend league, which is probably the first one I've participated in properly in a while. We're just having a look. 15 is 1 minute. I'd say it's a safe bet. 14,750. EA tax at 15 is 750, so if we go down to there, I'd say 13,750 and below. Last time I hopped on this method, I went and sniped like 6 or 7 cards in a row and had to stop because I didn't have the coins. So hopefully it's still as popping. Obviously at the minute for SBCs it's going to be a little bit more difficult, but Delict and Bonucci are pretty easy to snipe usually. I reckon we could probably find one at 14 almost straight away. So close. See, this is why if we'd have been doing the 13,750, we probably would have just seen the one and potentially got it. But we'll go back to the 13,750 because that was so unlucky. Hopefully we can get one at a low value. I think that they are hopefully going to be popping up a bit. I feel like we may have just blundered. I can't speak. We may have just messed up our best chance, really. But hopefully we can pull it back. Right, we've got the... We'll do a 10 count. I think we're going to get finessed. Are we going to get finessed? We might be. Oh, we are. Right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, that's a big stinky out. Right, we're going to go for attackers, and we're just going to go for Italian. Now, the reason we're doing this is because these guys have gone up a little bit more, I think, than anything else. But we'll just check. I might be wrong. I usually am. 1.4 there. Okay, so that might still mean they're still up a little bit. 1.6 is they're still there. Okay, so I think these guys are going for 1.8 maybe. 1.8 24th minute. So they're realistically 1.9. 1.9 I'd say is a safe sell-on, but we'll go for 1.8 just in case. EA tax is 90, so sniping at 1.6 is profit. We can probably get a 1.4 out of these. Right, we'll take a 1.5. We'll take the other 1.5. I mean, we'll take one of them. We'll take one of them. We can't be too greedy. We're going to go for one more, and then we'll call it a day. I do want to get this video up in time today. Hopefully, it's going to be just after 9:30, as I did start recording a little bit late, but hopefully you guys can appreciate. We're still getting the daily content out, so that's all that matters there. Hopefully, to you guys. Oh, come on. One more good snipe. We'll go for a 1.3 or something like that. We'll do 10-second count and then we'll call it a day, because I do need to get more videos prepped, of course. If we want these giveaways to happen, I'm going to need to be banging out videos for you guys. So, we'll go at 1.5. Can we get one? 10, 9, 8, 7. Easy. Right. I'll see you guys tomorrow.